Well, good, blessed morning, beautiful, precious ones. As usual, grant and hope and pray all is well. I could just, I could just share so much good stuff, not just from yesterday, but from many, many days, over the years, up to now. But I'm not going to do that. I mean, if I was to share, I know everyone didn't have a cloud 9 day yesterday. Was some that they were just downright sad, and that's the reason why I don't like to share, a lot of stuff up here on social media, and I don't video my family out and stuff like that. One in particular is because they're a business person, and you know, um, I know that Satan hates me, and he'll use anything he can. So for that reason, it'd be lots of things that I just don't put up here. And then some people, they feel like you be bragging when you do stuff, But I remember when years ago when I had this Facebook page, and those that I went to school with, and sometimes, my family, I would see my family in other states, I would see things, and I enjoyed that. But for the most part now, I do not. I just do what I do, and I let my family do what they do in privacy. And what they want me to see and know, they show me. And I enjoyed it. I don't share it with the world. I let them do what they do. I've begun to let people live their life. With all the mistakes and stuff that I made over time, I say that if no matter the age that we become, we will always be learning. This is from the Jesus Calling book. I got my phone turned the long ways because I got some writing up there, and up and down, and because I be writing in my Bible and in my books and stuff. But this is from the Jesus Calling book by Sarah Young, and I encourage to because I get so much peace, I get so much confirmation. But I want to focus right here. This is not a negative. Some people take truth as being a negative and not a positive. However, I seen, and I was in and I think it was when I was getting my eyes checked, I think, and it was someone had written something about truth, and I don't know. I may have even done a video about that. I don't remember. And I don't have amnesia, just that I don't even try to remember everything, every day, the date, the time, and, name, rank, serial number, and all of that. It's just not important. But we don't have to always speak truth. We don't have to say anything. But I wanna focus on right here, from the Jesus Calling book by Sarah Young. And it reads, many of my precious children. When I read this, it was me. It was me. No longer me, but this was me. And this is a lot of people too. Many of my precious children have fallen prey to burnout. A better description of their condition might be drain out. I was drained out, slammed out, feeling like I was dead. Countless interactions with needy people have drained them. And that has been my story for I don't know how many years of just being drained out from this situation, that situation, this situation, that situation. And I don't just mean from those that's close to you either. You can be drained from people that you don't even know. Like, even up here on YouTube, there have been one that was, pray for me, pray for me, pray for me. And you praying for them. And see, until people realize that a person can pray until they blue in the face, there is a part that we have to do. You know, like me, if I'm constantly saying I want to lose weight, but if I'm eating donuts and drinking sweet coffee every day, all day, how am I, there are some things that we have to do. That was just an example. I don't eat donuts, but I do have me a cup of coffee every morning, pretty much. Okay. Countless interactions with needy people have drained them without their conscious awareness. I want to wear. You are among these weary ones who are like wounded soldiers needing aura and aura. That was me. And I'm getting over that. I'm not saying that I'm totally over it, but I'm getting over it because, as the saying goes, I wear my heart on my sleeve. I love, and when I love hard. And the thing that I have for souls, for people not to be blinded, for their eyes to be opened up, that's my thing right there, But it's like the Bible say, be not concerned about the affairs of this world. It don't mean don't have compassion for people. Okay. It said, the Lord had Sarah to write, take time to rest in the love light of my presence. I know my little hand's shaking, y'all. This knee still hurting. I'm getting it taken care of. I'm going to the doctor, y'all. I tell you, tomorrow make a whole week, and it's better. And I know that even if I don't go to the doctor, it'll go away. But why I gotta wait, I want to have it x-rayed. I want to have it x-rayed and be on the safe side, Okay, I will gradually restore to you the energy that you have lost over the years, y'all. Over the years, I am 73 years old. I got saved January the 5th, 1986 on a Tuesday morning. I've carried some heavy loads, and that's why I'm so thankful to the Lord. I give the heavy loads to Him. Yep, He closed doors and I open them up. He closed them and I open them up. When the Lord closed the door now, if He want the door open, He got to open it, because not me. I've been drained. I've been drained, and I thank the Lord for gradually. He didn't do it all in a hurry. He's still doing it. I will gradually restore to you the energy that you have lost over the years. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and you will find rest for your souls. It's in the word to come to me, all you that are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. God gives rest. He uses His Son, y'all. And the Son's Holy Ghost, Holy Spirit, that's where our rest comes from. That's where our peace comes from. That's where our love and our joy and our righteousness, our freedom, so much comes from the Spirit of the Lord, Oh, God, I'm up here just to say that it is my kind of weather. I haven't opened up the door today. I will, because I got to get out, I don't want to, but I got to put a little bit more pressure on this knee and say, move it, ice it and keep moving. And, whether they say that or not, that's what I would do, because I'm not one, I can't be still for long, So looking out of my window, it looks mighty gloomy, and I love that look. I know some people see it as, as a woe is me day, but I don't. I see beauty. It's a bit chilly, though. I remember when I had moved from this state to Florida, and I had been in Florida for a few years, and I came back here to meet my husband to find a home. This was for the rent. Cause the home that we had bought many years before, you know, my husband let it go in foreclosure when when all that water, our home started sinking and he couldn't sell it. So he just let it go in foreclosure. I hate he did it, because I'm telling you, it was like a matchbox on a great big old acre of land. You know, I'm exaggerating, but it was a lot of land, y'all. It was a lot of land, you know, and it was down at the dead end, and it was private and had a big old, like a warehouse type garage, you know, and the curtains, that was one pair of the country curtains, ruffled, gorgeous, that was in that home that we bought in the 80s. Nope. 97. I think we bought the home in 96. But anyways, I still have one. I brought all the curtains, but I think I might have donated some, but I kept one pair, and I still have them to this day. And I could sell them, you know, because you got a lot of people, they love that old cottage, you know, that cottage look. And when my husband and I, well, not him, but me, when we came into, we had looked at some modern homes. This home was not, it was like a traditional type home. But all those modern homes that we looked at, and I didn't get it. I didn't feel it. I didn't feel nothing in them, you know. And the same with the home I'm in now. You know, I looked at a lot of homes, modern, you know. I mean, modern and better neighborhood and everything. But see, that don't mean nothing to me, how modern something is. And now I don't want to live in no slum, but on the way to my home, you come by some rundown, you come by some places where them people, they don't keep up their property. You know, somebody even got some goats, some people got some chickens, and a couple of them, they mechanics, and one man is ridiculous, all those broke down cars he got up there, you know. But anyways, and so when I walked into that home back in the 90s, and they had left the curtains up, and oh my goodness, I just felt just such warmth. You know, I just felt warmth in there. And the same here, you know, I just felt love. Whoever lived there, they had love, they had peace, you know, and that's what you go by. You know, a lot of people, you go by the looks, go by the outside appearance. You cannot judge the book by the cover, because there are some books and they cut out and you got a gun in there. You know what I'm saying? So let me get off of here and enjoy this beautiful day. Even with this knee still in pain, you know, it's still a wonderful, beautiful day that I am so thankful to still see. And I pray that all, you know, that even those that don't even see this video, I pray for all the subs. I pray for everybody that want to know the Lord. I pray for everyone to be safe and to just have some joy, some peace. Treat your fellow man right, you know. It's just so much that we can do and make this world a better place. And so I could say more, you know, but I'm like sort of out of breath. So I say, well, God bless all. And remember, wise men, ladies too, still seek Jesus. He loves you, and so do I. Next time, bye-bye.